Is the
Go.
majority of the time the more effective style of game fast escalation or solid? It's solid game. Solid game trumps fast
You're
escalation
no,
the
you're using
majority of the
semantics
time.
here. Okay, listen. The every single time calibrated game is the best option. Okay, every single time. Now, if you're someone that doesn't build sexual authority, if you're someone that like giggles and laughs and you don't build any attraction and you take it really slow, then yeah, calibrated game when you should like start escalating there is probably going to be really, really slow. It's probably going to be it take a lot longer. Now, if you are someone like a celebrity, or you've got that magic wand waved over you, or you build a lot of attraction, or you have good sexual authority game, then yes, calibrated game is going to be a lot earlier. These girls are going to be way more into you and way more excited to have sex with you a lot earlier. So calibrated game there is going to be earlier. So my argument here isn't about like when you should escalate. It's going to be about how to get to the point where she's ready for you to escalate. That's why I don't use like the word escalate. So yes, you should build a lot of attraction. You should build a lot of sexual authority, and then you should take her home and have
But so
amazing
here's the thing.
sex. What are you
Remember
talking
this.
about?
Remember this. The average time is between 4 and 10 hours
For you.
with fair. But so what I'm saying is even when there is a time where I'm escalating quickly, it's usually more in the realm of 3 or 4 hours. I meet her at a friend's barbecue. We mingle for a few hours. We socialize with other people. We leave each other. We come back. Then at the very end of the night, as the party's winding down and I have some alone time with her, maybe we hook up. That's 4 hours or 5 hours spread out over 1 day period. If we go home from a bar, I'm going to interact with her and her friends for a couple hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, come to the after party. By the time we actually hook up, it's again 4 hours. It's not 2 hours. It's not 1 hour. The 1 to 2 hour pull is the fantasy. It's
That's
it's
not a
the
fantasy,
fantasy, and
bro.
it's not the
Okay,
norm.
can I ask you a question? If I was able to prove to you, right? Let's say for example, I could get 500 girls on the phone, okay? And you could interview them and they all said like, "Yep, I slept with Marcus within 4 hours and I had a really good time and I wanted to see him again." Would that change your mind at all?
No, because that's not a random sampling. That's the 500 women that you've
Okay,
supposedly hooked up
what if
with.
you interviewed these girls
That's
and got
not
their
a
leg
random.
count?
Wait, really
What if
quick. That really quick, really quick. That's not a random
It's
sampling.
not a
If you,
random sample. I just said the girls I slept with. So
yeah.
if you were to ask them how many other guys they've been with, and this was an average lay count, right? So it's not 400, right? It's like the average lay count of girls. Would that change your mind?
Say that again.
So if these selection of girls that we got on the phone that I slept with, if they had an average lay count, if you said to them like, "How many other guys have you slept with?" Because I think Marcus is probably just sleeping with the girls that are like very sexually open and are just like down right away, and then these girls are like two, 5, 10,
No,
one,
I'm interested in
3,
the women.
5.
I'm interested. No, I'm
Would
interested
that
in the
change your
women.
mind?
I'm interested in the women that have not been with me or you. I'm interested in a random sampling of women.
Okay, so if
Okay.
we took a random sampling of women and then I went and spoke to them and the girls that I'm attracted to, I slept with on the first night within 4 hours, would that change your mind?
Nope.
So what would change your mind?
A random sampling of women. If you go take a random sampling of women and then hook up with a certain
Do you
number of them,
feel like
wait, hear me out, hear me out. If you take a random sampling of women and then hook up with a select number of them, why would they have unbiased opinions? You're dismissing your failures as anomalies. You're going,
okay, if you
that chick
picked
didn't sleep with me
if
because
you
of
picked
logistics. That girl didn't sleep with me because there's something wrong
okay,
with her.
Eric,
You're
if
you've
you took a
optimized
random
a
selection
style of game. You have tunnel vision.
if you took those random selection of girls, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you picked one, right?
Uh-huh.
Because I don't want you picking fatties for me, okay? But if you picked one and it's like, "Hey, that girl I think is attractive, go speak to her." And then I pulled her. And we did this, and on the average, I was pulling quite a lot, and I was having sex with these girls in 4 hours. Would that change your mind?
Let me ask you this. What percentage of women that you approach do you actually like have an option with or hook up with?
Oh my God. The
If
answer
you
is going to be a
approach
little
10
bit.
women, if you talk to 10 women, how
Yeah,
many of
yeah,
them?
I understand. I understand the question. So this is going to be a little bit skewed because I like to go around the club, talk to like a bunch of girls. I usually start out with someone that's like just a random friendly group or someone that's like not attractive. So I'm building a lot of pre-selection without intent. So it's going to be a little bit skewed. If you're asking me how many girls am I in a 3 minute conversation with that I'm attracted to that I end up pulling, it's a very high percentage. It's going to be like I'd say like 75% of these goals. If I go out to
So
poll, then
so
I'm
if you
usually
go
opening like two goals, right?
so
If
if
we're
you
not counting
go
like the social proof stuff.
if you see a random woman walking down the street that you're attracted to, you have a 75%
I'm
chance of opening her and getting her.
not day game. I'm talking about night game here. Day game's going to be a little
Night
bit
game. So
different
you're
because day game's going to be a little bit different because of logistics. So most of these girls that you speak to, if they're like, "Hey, I'm catching my bus to work," then no, I'm not sitting here being like, "Hey, check out my game," and then like I'm pulling this girl. This is not happening, right? But if
I
the
don't
girl's
I
free and available during the day, and yeah, then it's going to be like fucking 80%, 90%.
so in a day game scenario too, if she's free and available, you're going to get 80%. And in night game, you can see a woman that you're attracted to, and
Yep.
75% of them you're getting.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody natural or synthetic. I don't know any coaches. I don't know
Synthetic.
anybody that can verify these that have similar statistics. Nobody.
So Alex Lindbergh does.
So
Yeah,
what
look,
we can do at Game Global, we release a poll every Sunday. So there will be an opportunity maybe to put forward a poll that thousands of guys in the community can answer in terms of like how many hours it takes, for example.